Welcome back to the virtual court where you are the judge.
Tata's story. As I listened to Tata's interview, a complex picture emerged. She described entering my son's room multiple times trying to wake him for his birthday party. We had planned to have a paintball party, and the young girl was excited about going to the paintball party, and she wanted my son to wake up. On her last attempt to try to wake my son, she finally roused him by yelling out, "Ha, ha, 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 my mother's not going to get you nothing for your birthday." And my son must have heard this because he turned over and saw that she was in his bed, and he pushed her and said, "Get out of my bed." And then he turned over and he went back to sleep. Remember, there was blood on the child's leg. It was what prompted her mother to call the police in the first place. When I saw the blood, I feared the worst. It turned out that the blood came from an accidental scrape. The girl's mother had called out to her, and instead of climbing down the bunk bed like she had climbed up it, she decided to slide down the pole. And my son, he collects belt buckles, and there happened to be a belt buckle hanging on the pole that had spider-like claws. And so the blood had came from a scratch on her leg when she slid down the bunk bed pole, and not from my son. I felt momentarily relieved, thinking this misunderstanding would be cleared up. But then came the shock. My son would still be charged. Why? Tata said when he pushed her, his hand touched her over her nightgown. The social worker said it did not matter that it was an accident, or that he did not mean to touch her, or that he didn't remember. He only vaguely remembered. I was like, what the fuck? This can't be real. So on his 11th birthday, my son was taken to the local police district, booked, and then released into my custody. He had never been in trouble before. My foster care daughter was removed from my home, and my foster care license was suspended. But the worst was yet to come. Like, follow, and comment for part 4 to find out why.
It's not fair, it's not right, that children have to live in this kind of fright. We need to protect them with all our might, and make sure they can sleep soundly at night.
Quinton and Tata, they just kissed, playing around doing what they did. Now they're caught up in this mess. What's gonna happen next?
I need to seek counsel in my chambers immediately.